Let me tell you a story. Once, there was a farmer who lived in a small village. He was known for his hard work, but no matter how much he toiled, his crops never seemed to flourish. One day, a wise traveler passed by and noticed the farmer's struggle. The traveler asked, "What seeds are you planting, my friend?" The farmer replied, "The same seeds my father used, and his father before him." The traveler smiled and said, "The world has changed, and so must your seeds. If you want a different harvest, you must plant different thoughts." This story sets the stage for You Become What You Think by Shubham Kumar Singh, a book that dives deep into the power of our thoughts and how they shape our reality. Just like the farmer, many of us are planting the same old seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation, wondering why our lives aren't yielding the results we desire. But what if I told you that the key to transforming your life lies in transforming your mind? The book begins by exploring the idea that our thoughts are not just fleeting moments in our heads, they are the architects of our destiny. Every action, every decision, and every outcome in our lives starts with a thought. Singh emphasizes that if we want to change our lives, we must first change the way we think. One of the key themes in the book is the concept of mental diet. Just as we carefully choose the food we eat to nourish our bodies, we must also be mindful of the thoughts we consume to nourish our minds. Negative thoughts, Singh argues, are like junk food for the brain. They may feel satisfying in the moment, but they ultimately weaken us. On the other hand, positive, empowering thoughts are like superfoods. They fuel our potential and help us grow. The author shares practical strategies to cultivate a healthier mental diet. One of the most powerful tools he introduces is thought awareness. This involves paying close attention to the thoughts that dominate your mind throughout the day. Are they uplifting and constructive, or are they critical and self-defeating? By becoming aware of your thought patterns, you can start to replace negative thoughts with positive ones, much like the farmer who decided to plant new seeds. Another important takeaway from this section of the book is the idea of thought repetition. Singh explains that thoughts, when repeated often enough, become beliefs. And our beliefs, in turn, shape our actions and outcomes. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," that belief will manifest in your life as missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. But if you repeat empowering thoughts like, "I am capable and deserving of success," you'll begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. The book also touches on the role of visualization in shaping our reality. Singh encourages readers to vividly imagine their goals and dreams as if they've already been achieved. This mental rehearsal not only boosts motivation, but also primes the brain to recognize and seize opportunities that align with your vision. As we wrap up this first part of the summary, let's revisit the farmer. After speaking with the traveler, he decided to plant new seeds, ones that were suited to the changing climate and soil. And guess what? His harvest that year was the best he'd ever seen. The lesson here is clear. If you want a different outcome in life, you must start by planting different thoughts. Part 2, the power of self-talk and the mirror exercise. Now let's continue our journey through You Become What You Think by Shubham Kumar Singh. In this part, we'll explore one of the most transformative tools the book offers, the power of self-talk. Imagine this. You're standing in front of a mirror, looking at your reflection. What do you see? More importantly, what do you say to yourself? For many of us, the mirror becomes a battleground of criticism. I'm not smart enough. I'll never achieve my dreams, or I don't deserve happiness. These are the kinds of thoughts that often run through our minds, and Singh argues that they are more damaging than we realize. The author introduces a simple yet profound exercise called the mirror technique. Here's how it works. Every morning, stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eye, and speak positive affirmations. Say things like, "I am confident," "I am capable," or "I am worthy of love and success." At first, it might feel awkward or even silly, but over time, this practice rewires your brain to believe these statements. Why does this work? Singh explains that our subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. When you repeatedly affirm positive statements, your subconscious begins to accept them as truth. This, in turn, influences your behavior and decisions, aligning them with your new, empowering beliefs. But the mirror technique is just the beginning. The book also delves into the concept of self-compassion. Many of us are quick to show kindness to others, but harshly critical of ourselves. Singh emphasizes that self-compassion is not about letting yourself off the hook or avoiding responsibility. Instead, it's about treating yourself with the same understanding and encouragement you would offer a close friend. For example, if you make a mistake, instead of berating yourself with thoughts like, "I'm such a failure," try saying, "I'm human, and it's okay to make mistakes. I'll learn from this and do better next time." This shift in self-talk can have a profound impact on your mental well-being and resilience. Another key idea in this section is the importance of gratitude. Singh suggests that gratitude is like a magnet for positivity. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you attract more things to be grateful for. He recommends keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're thankful for every day. This simple practice can shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, helping you see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. The book also addresses the role of environment in shaping our thoughts. Singh points out that we are heavily influenced by the people we surround ourselves with and the content we consume. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, whether it's toxic relationships, pessimistic news, or self-deprecating social media, it's nearly impossible to maintain a positive mindset. To counter this, Singh advises readers to curate their environment carefully. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, consume content that educates and motivates you, and most importantly, create a physical space that reflects the life you want to live. Whether it's a tidy workspace, a calming bedroom, or a vision board filled with your goals, your environment should reinforce your positive thoughts and aspirations. As we wrap up this part of the summary, let's revisit the mirror. The next time you stand in front of it, remember that the words you speak to yourself have the power to shape your reality. Will you choose to criticize and doubt, or will you choose to affirm and believe? The choice is yours. Part 3. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Imagine a young eagle raised in a chicken coop. It pecks at the ground, flaps its wings weakly, and never dares to fly. Why? Because it believes it's a chicken. This is the power of limiting beliefs. They cage us in even when we have the potential to soar. Singh uses this metaphor to illustrate how many of us are living far below our true potential because of the stories we've been told or the stories we've told ourselves. The book identifies 3 common sources of limiting beliefs. Past experiences, failures, rejections, or traumas from the past can create mental barriers that hold us back. Social conditioning. The opinions and expectations of family, friends, and society can shape our beliefs about what's possible for us. Self-doubt, internalized fears, and insecurities can convince us that we're not good enough. Singh emphasizes that the first step to overcoming limiting beliefs is to identify them. He suggests asking yourself questions like, what do I believe about myself that might be holding me back? Where did these beliefs come from? Are they based on facts or assumptions? Once you've identified your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Singh provides a powerful exercise called belief replacement. Here's how it works. Write down a limiting belief you hold, e.g., I'm not smart enough to succeed. Ask yourself, is this belief 100% true? Replace it with an empowering belief, e.g., I am capable of learning and growing. Repeat the new belief daily until it becomes your default mindset. The author also stresses the importance of taking action to reinforce your new beliefs. For example, if you've always believed you're bad at public speaking, sign up for a speaking workshop or join a Toastmasters club. Each small step you take builds confidence and proves to yourself that your old beliefs were false. Another key theme in this section is the concept of failure as feedback. Singh argues that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a teacher. To help readers reframe their relationship with failure, Singh shares the story of Thomas Edison. When someone asked Edison how he felt about failing 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, he replied, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. This mindset shift, from seeing failure as a dead end to seeing it as a detour, can be life-changing. The book also introduces the idea of mental rehearsal. Just as athletes visualize their success before a game, you can mentally rehearse your goals and dreams. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your desired outcome. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, and see the details. This practice not only boosts motivation, but also prepares your mind to recognize and seize opportunities. As we wrap up this part of the summary, let's revisit the eagle in the chicken coop. One day, a wise farmer noticed the eagle and took it to a cliff. At first, the eagle hesitated, but with a little encouragement, it spread its wings and soared into the sky. The eagle wasn't broken, it just needed to be reminded of its true nature. Similarly, you are not defined by your past or your limiting beliefs. You have the power to break free and soar. Part 4. Setting meaningful goals and creating a roadmap. In this part, we'll explore how to turn your dreams into reality by setting meaningful goals and creating a clear roadmap to achieve them. Let me start with a story. There was once a traveler who wanted to climb a majestic mountain. He stood at the base, looking up at the peak, feeling both excited and overwhelmed. He didn't know where to start, so he asked a seasoned climber for advice. The climber said, "Don't focus on the peak. Focus on the next step. Break the journey into small, manageable parts, and soon you'll find yourself at the top." This story perfectly illustrates the importance of goal setting. Singh explains that dreams are like the mountain peak, inspiring but often intimidating. To reach them, we need to break them down into actionable steps. The book introduces the concept of SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break this down. Specific: clearly define what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," say, "I want to start my own business in the next 2 years." Measurable: set criteria to track your progress. For example, "I will save $10,000 for my business by the end of the year." Achievable: ensure your goal is realistic and within your reach. Relevant: align your goal with your values and long-term vision. Time-bound: set a deadline to create a sense of urgency. Singh emphasizes that goals are not just about the destination, they're about the journey. He encourages readers to enjoy the process and celebrate small wins along the way. Another key idea in this section is the importance of clarity. The author suggests creating a vision board, a visual representation of your goals and dreams. This could include pictures, quotes, or symbols that inspire you. Place your vision board somewhere you'll see it every day to keep your goals top of mind. The book also introduces the concept of habit stacking. This involves linking new habits to existing ones to make them easier to adopt. For example, if your goal is to read more, you could stack it with your morning coffee routine. Every time you have your coffee, you read for 10 minutes. Over time, this small habit can lead to significant progress. Singh also highlights the importance of accountability. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach who can support and encourage you. Regular check-ins can help you stay on track and motivated. One of the most powerful tools in this section is the action plan. Singh provides a step-by-step guide to creating one. Write down your goal, break it into smaller tasks, assign deadlines to each task, identify potential obstacles, and plan how to overcome them. Take consistent action and review your progress regularly. The author also stresses the importance of flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes you'll need to adjust your plans. Instead of seeing this as a failure, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. As we wrap up this part of the summary, let's revisit the traveler climbing the mountain. By focusing on one step at a time, he eventually reached the peak. Similarly, by setting clear goals and taking consistent action, you can achieve your dreams. Part 5. Maintaining momentum and staying motivated. In this final part, we'll focus on how to maintain momentum and stay motivated as you work towards your goals. Let me start with a story. There was once a musician who dreamed of composing a symphony. He worked tirelessly, pouring his heart into every note. But as the days turned into weeks, he began to feel exhausted and discouraged. One evening, he confided in his mentor, who said, "Remember why you started? Let your passion be your compass, and your purpose be your fuel." This story captures the essence of what Singh discusses in this section: the importance of staying connected to your why. When the initial excitement of setting goals fades, it's your deeper purpose that will keep you going. The book introduces the concept of intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within. Unlike external rewards like money or recognition, intrinsic motivation is fueled by personal satisfaction and a sense of fulfillment. Singh suggests regularly revisiting your reasons for pursuing your goals. Ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? How will achieving it impact my life and the lives of others? What values does it align with? Another key idea in this section is the power of routine. Singh explains that motivation often follows action, not the other way around. By establishing a daily routine that includes small, consistent steps toward your goals, you create a positive feedback loop. Each small win boosts your motivation, making it easier to keep going. The author also emphasizes the importance of self-care. It's easy to get so caught up in chasing goals that we neglect our physical and mental well-being. Singh reminds readers that self-care is not selfish. It's essential. This includes getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, and taking time to relax and recharge. One of the most powerful tools in this section is the motivation journal. Singh suggests keeping a journal where you document your progress, celebrate your wins, and reflect on your journey. Writing down your achievements, no matter how small, can boost your confidence and remind you of how far you've come. The book also addresses the inevitability of setbacks. Singh encourages readers to view setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow. He shares a simple yet effective strategy for dealing with setbacks. Acknowledge and accept what happened without judgment. Analyze, identify what went wrong and why. Adjust, make the necessary changes to your approach. Advance, move forward with renewed determination. Another key theme in this section is the importance of community. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your goals and values can provide invaluable support and encouragement. Whether it's joining a mastermind group, attending workshops, or simply connecting with friends who inspire you, community can help you stay motivated and accountable. Singh also introduces the concept of visualization as a tool for maintaining momentum. He suggests spending a few minutes each day visualizing yourself achieving your goals. Imagine the emotions, the sights, and the sounds of your success. This mental rehearsal not only keeps you motivated, but also primes your brain to recognize and seize opportunities. As we wrap up this final part of the summary, let's revisit the musician composing his symphony. By staying connected to his passion and purpose, he was able to overcome exhaustion and discouragement. And when he finally completed his symphony, the joy and fulfillment he felt made every moment of struggle worth it. Similarly, your journey toward your goals will have its ups and downs. But by staying connected to your why, maintaining a routine, practicing self-care, and leaning on your community, you can maintain momentum and achieve your dreams. Thank you for joining me on this journey through You Become What You Think by Shubham Kumar Singh. Remember, the power to transform your life lies within your thoughts. Choose them wisely and watch as your reality unfolds in ways you never imagined. Never.